Hi, it's Jonathan Christian, and I have the pleasure, joy, honor, all that kind of thing of
Hello.
introducing my dear friend Denise Noyer-Erez from AIM, Acupuncture and Integrated Medicine in Thousand Oaks, California. Hey, Denise.
Hey, Jonathan, how are you?
I am great. I am so much better than I used to be because you and I went on a journey in the spring
Yeah.
where you took me through a seasonal detox to get me ready for spring. And it was quite amazing. My wife and I did it together. And you suggested about doing it again in the summer. So I would love to talk to you today about your seasonal detox for summer, getting ready,
Okay.
beach body and all that kind of stuff. But before we do that, what I found surprisingly is that not everybody on the planet knows and loves who Denise is. So it's humble brag time. Please tell everybody just who it is that you are.
I studied exercise physiology in college and nutrition, and I wanted to do more than just nutrition, and I knew that what I didn't want to be, but I didn't know what I wanted to be. So a friend of mine said, Denise, I think you would be really great at doing Chinese medicine. So I went to Chinese medical school, and I really struggled with it, honestly, because it's not something that that I really could understand at the time. I needed to know the science behind everything. I needed to understand how things worked, and I didn't really believe in it until I went to China, and then I saw a C-section done with acupuncture for anesthesia. And once you see something like that, if that doesn't make you a believer, then nothing will, right?
Yes.
So it took me a long time. And then when I came home, I really dove into the science of it because I needed to really understand that. And then what I did is I was able to integrate all the knowledge from the Western sciences and my background in sports medicine and nutrition along with Chinese medicine. And that's how I somehow divinely ended up here.
Wow. You said you didn't know quite if you believed in it until you saw it for yourself.
That's right.
So how long have you been practicing now?
Over 14 years.
For 14 years.
Yeah.
And now there's no doubt in your mind that it works, right?
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. I love it. It's to see the results. And that's one reason why I love this cleanse and why I put most people, it's the second step in our program here. And when I put people through this cleanse, it just really jumpstarts them and launches them into feeling more amazing, getting, healthy habits, and just speeds them along the process because I really want to get results and I want to get them as fast as possible.
Wow. That's great. And obviously I'm a man. My family days are long since over. My baby's 18. So obviously it's not for me for fertility or for Debbie, but it's really for wellness. And I know you do it both for women and men, but also for corporate as well, right? You work with quite a lot of large companies sort of coming in and helping them too.
Yes, that's really fun. And that's something that's really inspired me was starting to work with a corporate wellness company because the people in the company it was just the results were so phenomenal and they actually can't wait to do it again. So they're going to be joining as well. And I actually have a special one getting ready for them coming up soon, but they couldn't wait because they were starting to, like I said, sleep better and eat better and just feel good. And it lasted for a few months and then those bad habits start to creep back in and then they want to, do it again and start over. It's pretty awesome.
Got it. Yeah, no, I'm with you. So with all this information that you've learned and that you're putting people on, I mean, this isn't just your regular sort of cleanse detox that you can just buy in the store or see online for whatever on these juice cleanses. There's a lot more medicine and medical sort of background to this in terms of really, really getting you where you need to get to, right?
Right. So what's different about this cleanse, Jonathan, is that it's not just taking a juice and drinking it for a few days and then what do you do when that's over, right? This actually sets you up for success. There's a preparation for it. And it actually teaches you to prepare and be organized and to eat healthy food and to be more mindful of the foods that you put in your body. So it really sets a structure for you to be successful and being more healthy and mindful. So you know what to do when the cleanse is over.
Yeah, because it changed me dramatically, not just in those 2 weeks, which was great, but the whole mindset thing, because you're breaking bad habits. And I know this weekend we just moved house and we're unpacking, so we're not eating as healthy, we're not preparing meals, just buying stuff in. And by last night, it's like, I just felt carved out. So today I had my shake and everything just back to where it was and just instant energy. So
Yeah.
without coffee, which is really, really different. So Denise, if I was to come and book an appointment to come see you at your practice there in Thousand Oaks, I know you don't do it by the hour, but let's just say, hypothetically, I came to see you for 1 hour. What approximately would that investment be?
Probably around $300.
Just to get time with you and even to start the journey, right?
Yes. Yes. We do a pretty in-depth thing here. So yes.
I'll bet. Yeah. And I watch people come and go, and I've seen the wall with all the pictures of success stories on it. So that's awesome. So what you're doing in this cleanse is people getting direct access to you through a private Facebook group and through email. They're getting a number of products that we'll talk about in a few minutes, but they're also getting meal plans and ideas, and somebody saying hello at the background.
Yes.
And so it's a whole package, right? So you get product, you get advice, you get access, and you get results.
Right, exactly. So we try to really set it up so we can support you through emails and videos, and we have a private Facebook page that we communicate with, and we also do some personal calls to just really make sure that you're supported and you get the guidance and help you need.
That's right, because you did a call with me, and then Debbie and I both bought it. So we both got our individual calls, and you ended up coming up with sort of a little different tailoring for the supplements that we needed for men and women.
Yes.
And those supplements are fantastic. I took them, because I live in Canada, I took them to my local health food store because that brand isn't available here. And when the lady looked at the bottle and read all the ingredients, she went, I've never come across this before, but man, I wish I had, because this is like a wonder drug, and the price is insane for what you're getting.
Yes.
So
that's why I love this product.
I know. And
whole food, organic, it's a good price, it's high quality. I love this product.
And they've been around a long time too. This isn't just new stuff spread off the medical fall. This is like almost like 100 years worth of development in this product. Yes. This is SP product. So everybody at this point is probably saying, well, this sounds really good, but if I get to her for an hour, it's $300. I get all these products, it's probably another $300 plus a group plus. So people are probably thinking, well, we're at $1,000 of this cleanse already, but it's really not. I mean, this isn't a money-making thing for you. This is your gift back to the community, just to help as many people as possible really feel good about their wellness, right?
Yes. Yes.
That's super generous of you. So let's just do a little drum roll, and you can run that. And announce the summer detox price is
$197.
Are you
hear that? Yeah.
$197.
$197. Yeah.
Okay, Denise, I'm just looking at this sheet that you sent me. The product alone is $156.
Yes.
So we're getting access to a group and you and everything for about $40 plus product.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. How many spaces have you got in this group? Because I have a feeling that they're going to sell really fast.
Well, that's a good question. I think I can only handle around 15 people. That's it. Yep.
Okay. So I'm one.
Okay.
There's now 14. Okay, so if people wanted to know more about this and how to join, how do they do that?
You can go to seasonaldetoxsessions.com, and we have a nice information sheet there for you, and you can fill out and just sign up there. And then through that, you'll get a questionnaire we'll email you, and then we'll set up our call and send you your product. And we're going to start preparing July 1st, but the actual cleanse is going to start July 9th. Saturday, July 9th. So after the 4th of July.
I was going to say, how come we be cleansing on July 4th?
Yeah, not going to happen. Okay. We have plenty of days to prepare for after, but we're just going to get things going and get you started so you can.
Because
summer's here. We got to get ready and healthy.
I know from the first one, I kind of went cold turkey at the beginning of the second week. And you said to me, you had a whole week to wane off that coffee. And I went through this headache from hell for a day and a half.
Oh, I know. I felt so bad for you.
I dropped it like full on. But now, I mean, I'm not even doing a coffee until mid-morning, and I normally have had 4 or 5 by then, and I felt so much better. I noticed when I went to a conference for 2 days, normally it's like candy bars and muffins and donuts and coffee just to keep me awake during.
Right.
I had none of that. I had my granola bars and I had my shakes. I stayed way more awake, way more alert without any of the stimulants that I would usually use to keep me awake. So I know this works, and I'm excited to do it again. So let's just recap. So we're starting July 1st.
July 1st, yes.
And you're going to call each person in the group and give them a one-on-one of where they're at?
Yes.
That's amazing. And then we all get into a private Facebook group.
Yes.
And then the supplements come in the mail, or they could pick them up from your practice in Thousand Oaks.
Correct.
And then we sort of start that, with a real vengeance, if you like, July 9, just looking at my calendar on the wall here. And then we have a whole week of the detox and you're doing these calls to support us by just touching base where we're at. We can send you pictures through this very clever app that you have of showing our meal plans and stuff, right?
Yes, that's right. I forgot about the app. But yes, we have a wonderful dietary app where you can take pictures and send it, and I can talk to you privately through that. And then we have the Facebook page as well, the private Facebook group for support. We find that it's really fun when there's more than one person doing it. It kind of keeps you accountable. You get other ideas. You can bounce off feedback from each other. It's really fun.
Awesome. And could you refresh my memory on the website again?
seasonaldetoxsessions.com.
Perfect. Now, if somebody wanted to find out a little bit more about you in general, you have another main website, right? On top of this.
I do. It's ineedleyou.com. And we are changing that because we are having a new website launch soon.
But that's a domain.
But that's it. ineedleyou.com.
Okay, perfect. That's great. So is there anything you'd like to sort of leave us with as a little nugget as to why we should do a summer detox?
Oh, yes. Well, besides just trying to, jumpstart into continued healthy habits and getting back on track and having more energy and sleeping better and thinking more clearly.
Besides that,
the importance about doing a cleanse is there's so many toxins in the environment and the food that we eat and just and normal stresses in life, that our body is always detoxing, but there's so much going on it's too heavy of a load. So it helps all of our organs, our liver, our kidneys, our intestines, just kind of process things out and clean it out. So it unblocks everything. So you can just digest better and have more energy and get the nutrients from the food that you want to get. And it just really keeps you healthy, and it's great for longevity.
That's fantastic. Okay. So seasonaldetoxsessions.com. July 1st, $197. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, it's $197, and you're gonna go for it, and we just want to help some people. So
it is no wonder that you're now being called the godmother of fertility, because that's a very nurturing gift, and I want to thank you on behalf of everybody who's going to join the group for that. I'm excited to meet them and work alongside them in the private Facebook group. But for now, just one last question. If someone needed to call your practice, what's the best number to call you at?
Oh, good question. 805-497-2625.
Fantastic.
805-497-2625. Yes.
All right. Well, Denise, thank you so much for squeezing us in between patients today. And I'm excited to join the summer program, and I'm sure everybody else will be too.
Yeah, we're excited here too. We can't wait. Okay.
Awesome. Okay.
Thank
We'll see you again soon.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.